We got Saw 10 from Lionsgate. It saw once again return to theaters with the guy that played Jigsaw returning. And this is a little confusing if you're not necessarily paying attention. It takes place between 1 and 2. Jigsaw is trying to, find his cure for cancer still, and this ends up in a situation where he meets this dude who was in the shape he was in, but he seems to be on the road to recovery. And he tells him about these people that do like this miracle work surgery that cures him. So John Kramer heads that way, and at one point it looks like things are one way, and then he finds out they're not necessarily that way, which leads him to rig up a whole bunch of traps and basically do the typical Saw format. The thing that changes this time around, though, is given the circumstances and given how things happen in this movie, old John Kramer Jigsaw takes on more of a, in the wrestling business, you would say babyface role. He's actually the anti-hero that you're rooting for in this one. They always kind of link to the fact that he's kind of like just trying to teach lessons and all that stuff. This time he's kind of out for revenge, and you're rooting for him. And he, along the way, meets people, and he kind of tries to help them, and he kind of gets attached to them. So it's not a evil Jigsaw at all in this one, which I'm guessing is kind of strange if you kind of look at it in between 1 and 2. But nonetheless, the kills are good. The last part of it's pretty cool. Not necessarily the biggest twist that these ever had, I don't think. I mean, it's okay. It was kind of a good twist, I guess, but it wasn't like, oh, like the first one, which I don't think we've ever really duplicated the first one, unless that maybe, I think maybe 4 or 5 was good. They all run together at this point, but nonetheless, this is solid. This is good. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. One of the better things I've seen this year. Like I said, this is from Lionsgate. Um, there's some pretty cool traps. You see basically, a few Easter eggs here and there about other things, and that's one of the coolest traps right there. But it's kind of, something happens about that trap that kind of lets it down. But nonetheless, it's worthy of the cover. So this is, I think, it's been out for a while probably. But if you haven't picked it up, you can pick it up from Lionsgate, digital copy, DVD, Blu-ray. There may be a 4K out there. I think there's 4K out there. But if you like the Saw movies, you're definitely going to like this one. I've not minded like any of the last few. I thought, sometimes Saw kind of got a little crazy with the CGI. I don't think that happens with this one. I'm sure there's some CGI moments. It don't really get really good gory wise till the second half, but if you stay in there, it's a pretty good story. Probably one of the stronger stories. So I say check it out.